All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I'm istherenoonelse, and today's video, we are going to talk about the secret change that was not posted on the patch notes, but it did happen. We are going to talk about the Nerf to Caluurions. So, this is me on the PTS throwing some stuff together. Kind of wanted to talk about the change and everything, and do a whole video talking about it. But yeah. Overall, the damage on Caluurions was roughly halved. I don't know. We'll see it in future patch notes, I'm sure. But before, I used to have roughly a 10 to 15k tooltip, and now I have, I think, about a 5.5k fully buffed. So they nerfed the damage pretty substantially, but they also reduced the cooldown. And so instead of it proccing every 10 seconds, it procs every 5 seconds off of critical damage like it used to. And so this is just me putting stuff together. I'm throwing together a build. I got Markin, Akbar Alchemist, just throwing together a setup like you do on the PTS. And I wanted to show like kind of a build with a fully maxed out setup. And so yeah, the damage is quite a bit less. It's less burst. It's similar damage because 2 procs is, you know, it'll still hit 10k over 10 seconds, or 11k over 10 seconds compared to what I have on live. That's very close. It's just not going to be as bursty, and it's not going to, land with the crazy wombo combo with Oaken Soul like it currently is, and it's not going to, do 10 to 14k damage. I still think it's a good set because I've talked about this a few times on a few different videos. Nightblades can really ensure that this lands, and 3 to 5k proc damage depending on crits. If somebody has 30 to 35k health, that's still a big chunk of their health bar, and that's allowing you to get to execution range faster. And so oftentimes, people see these big adjustments and then they just completely move off of it, and that may be the case. Like, I'm not saying that it's not. More testing will need to be done, but it's being brought back in line with other sets. Maybe you want to run Red Mountain instead. Maybe you want to run that lava set. Forget the name of it. It's another popular ganker set, but there may be other options that you'll like more. This is more in line with like a set like Ashen Grip, and Ashen Grip has a 4-second cooldown. This has a 5-second cooldown. They both land pretty consistently. Similar damage, I would think. But it's just fire all the time versus different status effects of Caluurions. So it's up to you. It's up to you. So it's a pretty substantial adjustment. I think this was a good call by Zos. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh yeah, good, screw this setup. But I've been running Caluurions for years. If you guys know me back in the day, I used to run. I tried to show how stacking with procs was extremely overtuned, and so I ran Overwhelming Surge with Caluurions and Zon on a melee mag blade, and it was just like you light attack, proc concealed weapon, and everything went off, and like things got nuked, because that was the old Zon, like the nasty Zon. If people try to run away, I had Lotus Fan, and so I'd gap close and be that guy and just show how ridiculous it was. But over the years, things have gotten easier and easier, and when you look at that, people probably see it and they're like, "Oh man, that's really skilled gameplay," because yeah, just a lot of the skill in the game has just kind of disappeared a little bit. So, anyways, overall, I think this is a good adjustment. I think it's not nearly as bursty. If you look at changes in Deadlands, when they talked about different proc sets, they were talking about how they didn't want them to do a ton of damage. They didn't want them to be super bursty. They wanted them to be fun, balanced within each other, and put global cooldown so you weren't proccing multiple at the same time. And Caluurions and Ashen Grip currently stacked together, and they hit at the same time. And Caluurions live hits for like 14k. I've been hit for as high as 14k. I've seen other people say they get hit for 18k. I'm kind of a tank. I build a little bit tankier, so 14k is probably on the lighter side for what some people have seen. I was hitting 10ks in no CP when I was running it with Oaken Soul. But yeah, this set got affected a few different ways. I think it's still okay. Like I said, I think it's still okay. I think it'll still proc a lot with a Nightblade, but you may want to look at other proc options if you enjoy procs. There might be something that's just a little bit better. And so, yeah, this is just me going through CP, just throwing some stuff in, trying to show the overall larger numbers for you guys, just so you have kind of an idea. I'm not gonna put my full CP in, if I remember correctly. I'm just putting in the blue. And yeah, we're gonna look at the tooltip here once I have all that. And so And so yeah, that's all fully buffed up. And then we're gonna look at our character sheet. Come on now. I didn't equip pots. I didn't equip pots. What am I doing here? Yeah, we're gonna go get in combat. We're gonna proc our alchemist, and we're gonna look at the tooltip here, so just so you guys can see what it is. And lo and behold, 5,400. So yeah, quite a bit lower. Made sense. I feel like this time was coming for Caluurions. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please provide in the section below. I just wanted to kind of briefly show a video, explain, why this is so much different. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to keep running Caluurions. Let me know if you're going to switch your sets. Are you going to try something else? Are you going to keep this? Yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.